Stay in Paris with James Creedon, who's at a restaurant in Paris. James, you're at the Café du Nord. Tell us a bit more about what the feeling's like there today.
All right, well, just to give you exactly where I am, Jeannie, we're opposite the Gare du Nord, hence the name Café du Nord. So it's one of the cafes on Place du Napoléon III, just in front of Gare du Nord, which is the biggest train station in Europe. So we're just going to go inside now. The terraces here have been open since the 19th of May, and this is the next big step when it comes to restaurants and cafes. Remember, as you know well, many cafes and restaurants don't have terraces, so they were completely shut, even though terraces were allowed to reopen from the 19th of May. So now the big change as of today is that whether you're coming from London on the Eurostar, and if you're vaccinated, by the way, you can just come in now without having to quarantine, without having to have an essential reason. And you can come and have a coffee here if you want, or even lunch. And we'll talk to this guy in a moment, Jean-Philippe, who's the manager. And they reopened today the interior of the restaurant. Everything has been redone as well. You might tell us in a little while. So one of the restrictions that will remain in place until the 19th of June is that 50% capacity for the inside of restaurants. So that means, I suppose, practically speaking, that 1 out of every 2 tables will remain empty. And you can have a maximum, so you can see here, you can't have any more than 6 people in one grouping or one table. So that's within the rules. If they were to group together 4 tables here with 8 people, it would be against the rules until the 30th of June in any case. So it's a progressive reopening, Jeannie. You can see people are already indoors now and sitting down, and that is a first for months and months and months. We'll see if we can get a word with Jean-Philippe now, who's been getting busier and busier as the morning has progressed. So you can see the kitchen is operational, etc., etc. Well, Jean-Philippe, so say hello to France 24 viewers.
Hello.
So tell us, what can you expect later on today? It's a big change for you guys, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. And actually, we're reopening, all the room, and everyone can come inside now. It's the first day in France, so we're quite happy about that.
And you're expecting probably a lot of travellers from London and elsewhere, right? Because it's
from London. Yeah, definitely, because it's the biggest, of Europe. It's the biggest train station in France. But actually, we got some trouble with the tourists. We don't have a lot of tourists, badly.
Right.
We're just opening, the les frontières. I don't remember the word. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry about that. I forgot my word.
So today is the 9th of June. So between the 9th of June and the 30th of June, the end of this month, it's these measures that are going to be in place, right? So it's going to be 50% capacity.
Definitely inside, yeah.
And you have to shut at what time?
At 11
p.m. And after the 30th of June, what will happen?
We're going to open. I hope everything's going to be open till the regular hour.
Right.
And
so
we're going to have the good schedule and the good,
and
customers and
tourists will be coming back. So as of the 30th of June, 100% capacity, so no more restrictions, and places can shut at the time that they regularly shut at before, Jeannie.
Thank you so much for that, James. So exciting to see that things actually are opening up inside restaurants in Paris and across France.